हेलो नमस्कार टू द ऑल केमिस्ट्री लवर्स एंड डॉक्टर्स एंड इंजीनियर्स ऑफ द नियर फ्यूचर। मैं विजय कुमार सोनी हर बार की तरह आपका स्वागत करता हूं केमिस्ट्री वाला चैनल में रिगार्डिंग टू केमिस्ट्री। प्रीवियस वीडियो में हमने पर्टिकुलर बात किया जीओसी के अलोंग कॉमन सिस्टम में आपने टेबल नंबर 1 और टेबल नंबर 2 को डिस्कस किया। आज जो बात करने जा रहा हूं वो टेबल नंबर 3 की बात करने जा रहा हूं। टेबल नंबर 3 की बात करूं तो टेबल नंबर 3 में आपके पास में दो कंपाउंड को हम इंक्लूड करते हैं। ये आ गया आपके पास में टेबल नंबर 3। टेबल नंबर 3 में हम दो कंपाउंड्स को इंक्लूड करेंगे। एक आता आपके पास में डाई और एक कंपाउंड आता आपके पास में डाईहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। सबसे पहले बात आती है आपके पास में डाईहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल और डाईहैलाइड की क्या खास बात होती है। तो पर्टिकुलर यहां आपके पास में डाईहैलाइड्स के रिगार्डिंग बात करूं सबसे पहले, दिस इज द डाईहैलाइड्स क्या होते हैं। आपके पास में कोई भी एल्केन दी हुई है और इस एल्केन में से पर्टिकुलर आपने 2 हाइड्रोजन को रिमूव किया और वहां 2 हाइड्रोजन सेम, these 2 halogen atom are same अटैच कर दिए, तो पर्टिकुलर इट विल फॉर्मेशन ऑफ डाईहैलाइड्स। If we'll go with the examples of the dihalides, then there are a lot of examples of dihalides. This is the CH2Cl2, this is the CH3CHBr and Br, this is the CH2Br, this is the CH2Br, this is the CH2 and this is the Br and Br. These are the just your dihalides. Particular variety को classify भी करेंगे। If we'll go with the further, then we can take just classification. These are the classification of dihalides, यानी कि dihalides के पर्टिकुलर कितने टाइप्स होते हैं। Then we will say there are 3 types of the dihalides. 3 types. Number 1 is your geminal dihalide. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसको लीव ना करें, स्किप ना करें, प्रॉपर में पढ़ें। Number 2 is your vicinal dihalide. This is the vicinal dihalides. If we will go with the further, then third we can take alpha omega dihalides. These are the 3 types of the just dihalides: gem, vicinal and alpha omega. If we'll go with the first of all geminal dihalide, then geminal dihalides, then these also called as gem dihalides. अगेन मैं अपनी बात को फिर से रिपीट करूं तो यहां दोनों हेलोजन एटम सेम होंगे, डिफरेंट नहीं होंगे। जेम डायहाइलाइड या जेमिनल डायहाइलाइड व्हेन both halogen atom are present on same carbon atom. This is the same carbon atom. एक ही कार्बन एटम पर दोनों हाइड्रोजन एटम प्रेजेंट होंगे। खास बात इनके लिए फार्मूला विल बी जस्ट वी कैन टेक 2 फार्मूले. One of these is your RCHX and X. Another we can take RC. This is the X and R. This is the common formula. If we'll go with the example, then as an example we can take CH3. This is the CHBr. And if we'll go with the another, then we can take CH3, CCl. And this is the Cl and CS3. These are the just your geminal dihalide or gem dihalide. Now I would like to go with the nomenclature. If we'll go with the common system, then along with the common system, gem dihalide are known as alkylidene, alkylidene halide. Alkylidene halide कहेंगे इनको. This is the most important thing कि particular common system क्या holding gem dihalides को हम क्या कहते हैं? Then that is the alkylidene halide. How? We'll go with the example. If we'll go with the example, then this is the first compound CH3. This is the CH. This is your Br, and this is your Br. Here is two carbon atom, and both halogen atom are present on a number one carbon atom. So it's need not to give the just numbering. It will be alk means number of carbon atom. Carbon atom are two. Then you can say ethylidene. This is the ethylidene. Ethylidene. Just your ethylidene. Ethylidene halide. Yeah, bromide. So ethylidene, bromide, the name of compound, ethylidene bromide. If we'll go with the another compound, then we can take this is the CH3, this is the Cl and Cl. This is called as isopropylidene chloride, the name of compound. This was about the just gem dihalide. Now we'll go with the another compound. We can take this is the CH3, this is the CH2, this is the CH, you can say 2, and this is the CH, this is the Cl and Cl. If we'll go with this compound, then there are just 4 carbon and chain is normal. So it is called as N-butylidene chloride, the name of compound, N-butylidene chloride. So this was about the just as a gem dihalide type of dihalides. Read the matter properly because it's too important, no doubt. Till then, your competition exam. Now the time to discuss about the important topic, that is the vicinal dihalide, and after then alpha omega, and further we will discuss about the dihydric alcohol. So here we will take just vicinal dihalide. This is the vicinal dihalides. Vicinal dihalides. It was the first as a gem dihalide. This is the second vicinal dihalide. We can say when both halogen atom, X atom means halogen atom, are present on neighboring carbon atom. Neighboring carbon atom पे present हो, adjacent carbon पे present हो, then they are known as vicinal dihalide. Common formula for these we can take as a, this is the formula, and we can take CH, this is the 2X, this is the CS2X, or we can take your RCH, this is the CS2X, and another way we can take your RCH, this is the X, CS, this is the X, and this is the R. If we will go with the example, then as an example we can take a lot of, this is the, as an example, your CH2, this is the CH2, Br, this is the Br. Regarding to next CH3CH, this is the Cl and CH2Cl. Regarding to further, we can take CH3CH, this is the I, and this is the CH, this is the I, and this is the CH3. All are as a vicinal dihalide. If we'll go, because of halogen atom are present on neighboring carbon atom. If I'll go with the nomenclature regarding to just your dihalides, then regarding to vicinal dihalide, what will be? These are known as alkyline halide. These are known as your alkyline halide. So this is the regarding to nomenclature. Vicinal dihalides are known as vicinal dihalides, or you can say vicinal dihalides or vis dihalides. Vis dihalides are known as your alkyline halide. Alkyline halide. If we'll go with the nomenclature, then we'll take the practice. First compound we can take your CS2, CS2. This is the Br and Br. It's a very important compound. It is also used as antifreeze compound also nowadays. So this is there are two carbon as a number 2 carbon atom. As a alk, there are 2 carbon atom. For the 2 carbon atom, it will be use of eth. Rest is your ethylene halide. So it will be ethylene halide. As a halide, there is the bromide. So you will call it ethylene bromide. If you will go with the further, then CS3, this is the CHCS2, this is the Cl and Cl. You can call it propylene. You can call it propylene chloride. Propylene chloride. So you will call it just alkyline halide. Now time to discuss about the just your third. You can say just CS3, CS2, CHCS2. This is the I and I. This is called as N-butylene iodide. N-butylene iodide, the name of compound. So this was about the just nomenclature of vicinal dihalide. Now I would like to go with the third, that is your alpha omega dihalide. This is the third, your alpha omega dihalide. Alpha omega dihalides. What is the meaning? We can say when two halogen atom are present on first and last carbon of chain. मीन्स पर्टिकुलर दोनों हाइड्रोजन एटम कार्बन चेन के फर्स्ट और लास्ट कार्बन पे प्रेजेंट हो, देन दीज आर नोन एज जस्ट योर अल्फा ओमेगा डाइहाइड. कॉमन फार्मूला, as a common formula, we can take just CS2 whole n, and this is the x and this is the x. As a n, we can take just 3, 4, 5, so on. If we'll go with the just example, then we can take as an example, this is the CS2, this is the CS2, this is the CS2, this is your Br, this is your Br. We can take CS2, CH2, CS2, CS2, this is your Cl and this is your Cl. These are the example of the alpha omega dihalide. Now the time to discuss about just naming of the, you can say alpha omega dihalide. अगर अल्फा ओमेगा डायहाइड की अगर प्रैक्टिस की बात करूं तो, नॉमेनक्लेचर की बात करूं तो, देन व्हाट विल बी, लिसन मी केयरफुली. If I go with the just nomenclature of your alpha omega dihalide, then alpha omega dihalides are known as alpha omega dihalides are known as polymethylene, because CS2 group is called as methylene halide. Polymethylene halide. For example, if we go with the first example, then we can take CS2, this is the Br, this is the CS2 and CS2. Here is 3 methylene group, so you will call it tri methylene bromide, trimethylene bromide. If we'll go with the further, CS2, 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 this is the Cl and Cl, then it is called as tetramethylene, tetramethylene chloride. These are the name of just alpha omega dihalide. And this was about the dihalides. You have to see the matter properly. Now the time to discuss about the dihydric alcohol. What is the mean of dihydric alcohol? And about these compound you will discuss in your 12th standard and NEET and IIT. There are a lot of examples. But before starting the example, I would like to take one of the example as a note. What is that? Listen me carefully regarding to just dihalide. This is the note. If we will go with the just note, then CS2Cl2, ये सभी को लगता है कि पर्टिकुलर जस्ट जेन डाइहाइलाइड है, क्योंकि दोनों हाइड्रोजन एटम एक ही कार्बन पे है, तो ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं है. बिकॉज ऑफ एक्सेप्शनली it is called as, it is don't called as methylene chloride, it is called as methylene chloride. आपको मिथाइलिन क्लोराइड के नाम से जाना जाता है, एक्सेप्शन. And this was about the just dihalide. Now I would like to go with the dihydric alcohol. If you will go with the dihydric alcohol, this is the dihydric alcohol. Then this is the any of alkane, and if you will remove the two hydrogen with the help of two OH group, then it will formation of dihydric alcohol. Dihydric alcohol. If you will go with this dihydric alcohol, then there are two types of the dihydric alcohol. First of all, we'll take example. Just these are the two types. One of the you can say vicinal, and another is your alpha omega dihydric alcohol. Dihydric alcohol. Alcohol. Vicinal dihydric alcohol. Listen me carefully. I'll explain about the each and every just type of the just compound. Dihydric alcohol के फॉर्म में आप लोग यहाँ एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हैं CS2OH, and this is the CS2OH. If you will go with the another compound, then you can take CS2OH. This is the CH2. This is the CS2OH. These are the examples of dihydric alcohol. One thing is important, आपके दिमाग में एक ही बात आ रही होगी, सर यहाँ पे जेम क्यों नहीं लिया, तो उसकी भी बात कर लेते हैं. अगर पर्टिकुलर नोट की फॉर्म में ले रहा हूं, नोट की फॉर्म में जेमिनल dihydric alcohol are not possible. बिकॉज ऑफ अगर आपके पास में जेमिनल की बात करूं तो एक ही कार्बन पर 2 OH ग्रुप प्रेजेंट होंगे, और यहाँ ये बल्कि ग्रुप है, बड़े ग्रुप है, जिसके कारण से कंपाउंड अपने आप में अनस्टेबल होगा. अनस्टेबल होगा तो स्टेबिलिटी के लिए क्या करेगा, यहां से H2O को बाहर रिलीज कर देगा. ये कर दिया H2O को रिलीज, और ये अपने आप को चेंज कर लेगा कार्बोनाइल कंपाउंड में, कार्बोनाइल कंपाउंड में चेंज कर लेगा as a aldehyde you can say, or you can say ketone. aldehyde और कीटोन की फॉर्म में अपने आप को चेंज कर लेगा. इसलिए जेमिनल डायहाइड्स को हम डिस्कस नहीं करते हैं. अब बात करेंगे हम जस्ट विसिनल की और अल्फा ओमेगा डायहाइड की. विसिनल में बताया ना, अब हम जान चुके हैं विसिनल जस्ट डाइहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल, डाइहाइड्रिक अल्कोहल की बात करें तो पर्टिकुलर both OH group, this is the both OH group will present on neighboring carbon atom, just neighboring carbon atom. If we go with the just vicinal dihydric alcohol, then their common formula you all know, CH2OH and CH2OH. Naming will be alkylene glycol. Alkylene glycol will be the name of just vicinal dihydric alcohol. How? We'll go with the example. This is the CH2OH. This is the CH2OH. Then it is called as ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol, because of just dihydric, as a vicinal dihydric alcohol are also known as glycols. That's why it is called as ethylene glycols. If I'll go with the another example, then we can take CH. This is the CH2OH and OH. This is called as propylene glycol. So this was about the just your vicinal dihydric alcohol. Now I would like to go with the just your alpha omega. So this is the alpha omega dihydric alcohol. If we go with the just alpha omega dihydric alcohol, then both OH group will present on first and last carbon of कार्बन चेन के फर्स्ट और लास्ट कार्बन पर प्रेजेंट होंगे. कैसे होंगे और नोमेनक्लेचर कैसे होगा? सी द मैटर प्रॉपर्ली. So now we can erase this matter because dihydric alcohol will be completed by us properly. So regarding to just alpha omega dihydric alcohol, these are the alpha omega dihydric alcohol. We can take the example over here. The nomenclature of alpha omega dihydric alcohol will also same regarding to just alpha omega dihalide. It will be polymethylene glycol also. You can take the example. This is your CH2, this is your CH2 and this is the OH and OH. This is called as trimethylene glycol. If we'll go with the further CH2 and CH2OH and OH, this will be your tetramethylene glycol. This was about the just dihalide and dihydric alcohol. So we will meet in the next video. Till then, शुक्रिया, धन्यवाद. हर बार की तरह एक काइंड रिक्वेस्ट कि आप इसको चैनल को ज़्यादा सब्सक्राइब कराएं, शेयर करें, ताकि वो सब डॉक्टर इंजीनियर भी मुझसे जुड़ सके जिनकी हमें बहुत ज़रूरत है और जिनको केमिस्ट्री की ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. धन्यवाद, शुक्रिया.